You're such a wonderful man. I can't believe I've had such a lovely time tonight with you.
Oh, thanks, Sophia. It's so great to hear you say that, especially since well, if what I'm about to do goes well, you may be spending a lot more time with me.
Oh.
Wrong pocket! What am I like?
You're so funny!
Cynthia, will you...
Hey babe, how you doing? Did it hurt? When you fell from the skies? Because you're dancing like you've suffered some sort of severe head trauma. Are you okay? Hello? You see?
Warrior game show, Raven.
Welcome to another episode of Raven. Here on the island of Alaunus, we had 6 brave warriors. Number 6 was stopped at the fjords of Arisif. Number 5 was halted by the swamps. Due to faulty light rigging, 4 and 3 were hospitalised. And number 2 died. We have elected this final brave warrior. If he can complete the final challenge, he will be crowned the ultimate warrior. Now then, warrior, are you ready?
Yes, I am!
Very good. Your final challenge is split into 4 tasks.
4 tasks.
The first task, you must traverse a narrow beam, whilst buzzsaws attempt to eviscerate you from every direction imaginable. Your second task, you must cross a room, whilst avoiding the death lasers. Your third task, you must complete the impossible Sudoku puzzle from the back of yesterday's Daily Mail. And your fourth task, you will be confronted by the evil sorcerer Neva. You must take this brick and hit him with it. Beware the lightning he shoots from his palms. May the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you, young warrior. Now then, warrior, are you ready?
I guess so.
Don't let the challenge begin.
But before we do start, Raven, a word. So let me get this straight. You want me to traverse a narrow beam whilst buzzsaws attempt to eviscerate me from every angle, then walk into another room with what I hope are ironically named death lasers, and then actually touch your Daily Mail. And then hit an evil sorcerer who can shoot lightning out of each palm with a brick.
Yeah, pretty much.
I might die.
Listen, I am an immortal warlord, right? I have the power to turn into a raven at will. Caw-caw. Do you not think I've thought this through, young warrior? Do you not think I've thought of every conceivable consequence and outcome of this scenario?
I suppose you have.
Can that brick conduct lightning, young warrior?
No, it can't. No, it can't.
That would be silly, wouldn't it? Yeah. Then quick and whine and get on with it. Kids these days. Right then, young warrior, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Good. Now let the challenge begin.
Nine. No, I can't have 9. 9's already in the column. I'm so glad I wrote in pencil. Rub it out.
Ow! Once again, the way of the warrior has claimed yet another life.
Jesus! I knew I'd find you here.
Yeah, well, it's not hard to pin me down recently. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Jesus. I've betrayed you.
Just tell me one thing, Judas. Why'd you do it? Why'd you betray your master and teacher?
It was the Romans. They paid me.
How much?
Well, I don't think that's really important. I mean, in hindsight,
Judas,
you are stuck upon the cross. There's not much you can do about it now. 30 pieces of silver?
Judas, your heart was weak and... Hold the phone, how much?
30 pieces of silver.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Jesus, Judas, I'm like enemy number one around here. You could have got loads.
Well, I can go back and ask for more.
It's too late now, isn't it? Christ. I mean, what'd you spend it on?
Well, I kind of regret it now, because there's not much I can spend it on in first century Judea. Jesus, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Was this really God's plan for me? I mean, I wouldn't have thought he'd let me suffer for a predetermined
No one
job.
thought you wouldn't have even haggled. Christ, Judas. I mean, like, when I was in the desert, the devil offered me loads of land and riches. I turned him down. Do you know why? Because he was more desperate and I could play the game a bit.
I'm sorry. I succumbed to my instincts. I let my people down. I don't know how you could ever... Wait a minute, did you accept the devil's offer?
Yeah, eventually.
What was he asking?
Well, funny story. He had these boots that
Boots vouchers?
and I felt like pampering myself, so... Got myself a manicure kit, didn't I? In hindsight, it's a bit of a waste of money.
It's not
You know,
worth
don't
that.
touch. But that's beside the point. And lo, Judas took the 30 pieces of silver and messed up royally.
I'm sorry. Would a hug make it all better?
No.
Come on. An old Judas special. You know you love them. It's not like you can go anywhere.
Ah, you smell nice, Jesus.
I will take it. I will take the ring to Mordor. Though I do not know the way.
If by my life or my death I can help you, I will. You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my sword!
We've already got a sword.
Can't we have two swords?
No.
Oh. Well, I felt like against the horde of orcs it might be more beneficial to have more than just the one sword.
You'd think that, but no.
Why's Boromir got a sword then? How come he gets to go?
No, I don't.
But he just got a sword. Sorry.
See you later, Nick.
Right.
A my halberd!
Embarrassing.
To be honest.
We don't want a halberd, mate.
Oh, well, what? Maybe you don't want me, Legolas.
That's right, Mick, we don't want you.
Right.
Jeez.
And my gun! That's right. Gun. That'd be good against all those orcs. Could pop them from a distance. Well, let's have a look. Could I have my gun back, please?
What gun would that be, Nick?
Well, let's go talk to him.
Excuse me, are you Harry Potter?
Yes, I am.
The boy who lived.
No, so I'm the other Harry Potter.
It's a common name.
I bet you get this all the time.
Yeah.
But you must be the one that was in the Triwizard tournament, right?
No, that was the other Harry Potter.
Oh, but you must be the Harry Potter that keeps defeating that dark wizard, Voldemort,
No.
all those times.
No, him again.
Wow. I mean, it must be great having the same name as him, you know, being able to compare yourself to him over and over and over again.
Hey, if you're not the Harry Potter, how come you've got that scar?
I got this when I fell over in the Great Hall the other day, and I hit my head on one of the tables, and I loudly started to cry, and then Harry Potter...
Harry Potter?
Yeah, him. He came up and he pointed at me and he called me a little quibbitch. And everyone laughed.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if you had two friends called Ron and Hermione as well?
That would be funny. And nice. Just to have friends.
Do you have anything in common with Harry Potter?
We're both orphans.
Oh my god. Did Voldemort kill your parents too?
No. My mother died of an infection following an operation, and then my father succumbed to the grief.
Yeah, what's that got to do with magic?
What?
Come on, let's go. This guy's boring.
No. Hello, Professor. Hello,
Oh,
it's me.
Yes, it's you.
It's me.
Yes, you got it.
Oh,
Yes, you want it somewhere.
Yes. But my name is...
You're Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yes, the boy who cried. Yes, like a little girl in the Great Hall the other day. I heard it from my tower. You're ashamed of yourself. Yes. Ah, you little quibbitch. Grow up. 10 points spectacular.
Axio Mum!
Hey, babe, how you doing? Are you a thief? Because I left my wallet in the corner over there, and it's gone. Not to point the finger of blame, but you look rough as fuck, so I was just...
Oh, Oscar, I can't believe you managed to hire out an entire desert island just for us two. It's so romantic.
Oh, isn't it just? There's absolutely no chance anyone could possibly interrupt us.
No.
But I have to say, I haven't been entirely honest about why I brought you here.
Oh, you mean you brought me into the middle of the Pacific Ocean to murder me?
Oh, yes, yes! I was going to do you in where no one could see or hear nothing.
You're so funny!
What I'm about to do, I knew I'd do from the moment I first set eyes on you. Cynthia Stevenson, will you...
Hi, I'm Frances.
Today we're going to sing you a song about numbers.
Yay!
Let's go. Let's learn about numbers. It can be fun. We'll start with number 1. After 1 is number 2. It's my favourite because it's me and you. See how great numbers can be. After 2 there's number 3. Right after 3, here comes 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more and more. And then there's 8. And then there's
9. You're learning numbers, you're doing fine. The numbers song, everyone. Now we know the numbers, let's put them into practice.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Great. Sometimes they don't answer in school. 1 big cherry on top of a cake. 1 job lost at the immigrants take. 32 pieces in a game of chess. How many immigrants destroy the NHS? 5 little fingers on my hand. How many immigrants want Christmas band? If you're in trouble, dial 999. High immigration brings increased knife crime.
This is
But can you count the immigrants in the country? It's not just 1 or 2 or 3. If you learn the numbers, you can't fail. You can also learn a lot in the Daily Mail.
really dubious.
Now that we've taught you all the figures, here are some facts about them.
Everybody!
I've got one about colours instead.
Mr. Fairfax, approach, my good man.
Lord Wyndham, an honour as always.
I'm sure it is. So, let's not dilly-dally around the matter. I believe you're interested in being betrothed to one of my 3 beautiful daughters.
That's very much the case, my lord.
Well, let's not wait around. Come on out, girls. Now, as you can see, these are the finest specimens you're like to find throughout the county. This, Mr. Fairfax, is my firstborn daughter, Georgiana.
Miss Georgiana.
Mr. Fairfax, it is a pleasure to meet you.
And this, Mr. Fairfax, is my second-born daughter, Cecily.
Miss Cecily.
I too am thrilled to meet you, Mr. Fairfax.
And this, Mr. Fairfax. My, isn't she looking gorgeous today? This, Mr. Fairfax, is my youngest daughter, Curry Gone Wrong. Curry Gone Wrong? Yes! Curry Gone Wrong. Each of my daughters, you know, has hobbies of their own, which makes each more special than the last. Georgiana, for instance, is particularly skilled on the piano.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yes, Cecily, similarly, but is particularly skilled at painting. She's recently taken to painting her own sisters. Here's one she did earlier of Curry Gone Wrong. Look at the stink lines coming off her in that awful mouth of hers. Yes.
How striking.
Put it away now, darling. Curry has hobbies of her own, you know.
Does she?
Yes. Yes, she does. Last week she ate a whole chair. Greedy thing. Absorbed it through her anus as if she were a starfish. It was quite impressive. Well, Mr. Fairfax, now you must make your decision. I know who I would choose, of course, but I shan't tell.
Right. Well, obviously they're all comely and charming, but...
Yes.
Right. But I rather think most striking and beautiful and delightful of all is Miss Georgiana.
Oh, Mr. Fairfax, I've loved you ever since I laid eyes on you about 2 minutes ago.
And I you, darling.
Step away from him, Georgiana.
No, but Daddy...
I said step back!
Mr. Fairfax, I rather hope you'll reconsider. I rather hope you choose
Curry Gone Wrong!
Well! Lord Wyndham, Curry Gone Wrong and I aren't in love.
Is there something about Curry not quite to your taste?
Perhaps it's her weird hairdo or those tentacles of hers.
No, the tentacles are just smashed.
Then take her!
Do I still have a free choice in this?
I don't know, Curry. Does he have a free choice in this?
are beasts that be off the premises!
No!
Daddy, we're free!
No! But we will be. Once we deal with your brother. Project Lasagna!
Captain Graphene and Buckyballs arrive at the scene of a bank robbery, only to discover the men had already taken care of it.
That was bloody ridiculous!
I warned you. Going in there with your super strength and graphene warhammer. Coming on a bit strong, weren't you? For, well, a lady heroine.
A bit strong! What about them? What about Admiral Phallus? What's the point of him? I could have solved that crime in half the time!
It's not that you're not capable. I know you're the most badass carbon lattice motherfucker out there. It's just people don't trust women with saving their lives. All their money. What with their hormones and obsession with finding a husband.
No, Buckyballs! Ever since I got bitten by that radioactive pencil, all I wanted to do is help people!
Well, maybe it's your image. I mean, what's that you're wearing? Practical boots? Graphene armour? People won't respect you until you wear less. Much less.
With me graphene cat boots are for crushing the skulls of me enemies with me bare boots. What do you want me to do? Ponce about in a skimpy bikini?
Exactly, precisely. Far more practical. I mean, how else are you supposed to use your feminine wiles?
I don't bloody need to! I'm a strong, independent superwoman!
It's not that that's not great for you. And I'm sure right now, focusing on fighting crime is a lot of fun.
Don't push me, Bucky.
But what people want is a strong, dependent woman who's not quite as strong as them, with her tits out. And maybe do something about the accent.
Are you saying me accent ain't sexy, Buckyballs? How about I take my graphene cat boot and see if them balls really are as strong as a spherical arrangement of carbon atoms?
Well, that's very unladylike.
And the prince rescued the princess from the evil witch's tower, took her back to his kingdom, and they lived happily ever after. That was nice, wasn't it? Very original. Anyway, good night, darling. What's the matter?
Scared?
Don't be silly. You've got nothing to be scared about. Because I'll always be here, making sure nothing happens to you, even when you think I'm not. So, you go to sleep. You dream happy dreams. And when you wake up, you'll think it was silly you were ever scared.
Will you set my mummy and daddy free in the morning?
Oh, we'll see, darling. We'll see.
The new babysitter's gonna be here soon. I hate babysitters.
But I hate babysitters too.
I hate Spaniards.
Well, I bet he's gonna be really mean and he's not gonna let us do any mischief.
But I love doing mischief.
I love doing mischief too.
I love doing other girls.
I'll tell you what we should do.
What do you do?
We should play a mischievous prank on the new babysitter so that they know that this is our house and it's our turn.
It's our turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
We should mischievously put a pin on their chair, and then when they sit on the chair, they'll get a pin right in their bottom.
Oh, we should mischievously put an ant in his food, and then when he eats it, he'll get an ant in his mouth!
Mouth! Classic.
We should mischievously cut a hole in his scrotum so so that when he stands up, one of his balls will fall out.
Martha, when you say words out of your mouth, it makes the skin on my arms go very hard and bumpy. My willy goes extremely small. A little milk chocolate raisin.
Did someone say raisins? Children! Your new babysitter will be arriving here shortly. Now, if I know my children, and I think I do, you'll be planning some sort of mischief.
No.
Yes! Well, this man's a war veteran, you know, and he's not to be flim-flammed. Do you know what he's done in his lifetime, huh? Hey? No, you don't. I'm about to tell you. Listen, he was... He once cut off a man's face and put it on his own face. Double face. He once strangled a man with his own urine. Created a sort of piss noose, I suppose. He once used a dead aardvark as a gramophone. Played violin on a loop for hours. It was mental. He's a terrifying motherfucker, kids, and he won't take your bullshit, no matter how much you lie about his nutritional value. You hear me? You hear me, huh? You hear me? That'll be him. And just be good. For me, please. Just be good. Why? Why can't I have a normal family? Why? Go and miss your mother. You must be Captain Vanderkamp, and I'm Captain Vanderkamp. Stress of having children. Come in. Captain Vanderkamp.
I'm Mr. Dingle.
Yes. Yes, he's Mr. Dingle. Now, I'll leave you chaps to get acquainted. If you need anything, yell for help. The neighbours may hear. If the cat speaks, put it out. It's too loud. There's hot gin on the stove. Don't burn your mouth. And watch this one. She goes for the balls. Speaking of balls, I have a ball to attend to where I'm sure I'll have a lovely time.
Hello! I'm Mr. Dingle. I can tell we're going to be best of friends. What are your names?
My name's Petunia.
Hello, Petunia. Go and have a big hug from Mr. Dingle. Oh. Oh.
My name's Martha.
Hello, Martha. Oh, you can have a big hug too. Come on in. Ow. So good to find, isn't it?
My name's Edward.
Edward?
Yes, Edward.
The leader of my platoon was called Edward. 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 Don't go over the top alone, Edward! Don't be a hero, Edward! Don't be a fool! Edward. No. He was called Edward. He's dead now. Along with the rest of them. I'm the only one left and I'm all alone. But that's okay, because now I get to play staring competitions. Martha, let's go! Ow! Oh, you win! You don't know how, but you hurt my brain. Oh, Petunia, I bet you're really good at high fives. Right. Okay, let's do roly polies down a hill. Oh, rolly. Oh.
You two hold him down. I'm going for the scrotum.
I just don't know what to write.
Just tell it how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, right, yeah. Dan, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. What are like you put something about cats or cheese. That'd be random, wouldn't it, eh?
Dan, I've had it up to here with your randomness. So take this seriously, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just really random, aren't I? Really kooky, eh?
Anyway, I've put dear Mr. Pupil, I'm writing to you to complain.
Skiing!
What?
Don't put writing, put skiing.
Why would I do that, Dan?
It'd be really random, wouldn't it? It'd be really zany. Arky.
Got a fly on you there, Dan. Anyway, dear Mr. Pupil, I'm writing about how your employee, Mr. Whiston.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Would you stop it, Dan?
I'm trying to write a serious letter here, Dan.
I know, I'm sorry. It's really random, really quirky. So random, so random I pull out this sword!
Oh! What the hell, Dan?
I've been telling you how random I am for years. It was only a matter of time before the randomisation got to this.
What are you talking about?
Otters and sticker books, that sort of thing. Don't sit down! You mocked me for all these years. Took the piss out of my randomness.
No, we like your randomness. We think it's funny.
Funny? You think there's something funny about me making moustaches out of spaghetti, do you, eh? Spag-stashes? Eh?
No.
Shut up!
Dan,
Shut up! Right. We're going to play a little game. Now each of you is going to name the most random body part you can think of. And whoever names the least random body part loses that body part. Capiche? Gary, you're up first.
I don't know. Testes.
That wasn't very random, was it, Gary?
Panic. Can I have another go,
I'm
please?
afraid not, Gary. Penelope, you're up next.
Gallbladder.
Nice. Quite random, yeah. Well, Gary, I'm afraid you've lost the game, and your testes.
Bit random.
Hey, babe, how you doing? You alright? If you were a library book, I'd say you'd be kind of like the complete works of Shakespeare. Or Samuel Johnson's dictionary. Or Don Quixote. Both parts, 1 and 2 in a row. You're quite chunky. That's what I'm getting at. Why am I so alone?
Michael Brown?
Oh, yeah.
Sit down, mate. So, Michael, I see you've been unemployed for 6 months now.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty being you, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
Single,
Yeah, recently, yeah.
so no job, no partner,
Yeah.
no purpose. Less. A lot of dogs have it better than you, don't they? I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, they might be smelly and shitty and stupid, but they are loved, aren't they, at least? Of course, the ironic thing is that you're relatively clean. But most functioning people do, in fact, hate you, don't they, Michael?
No, that's not ironic.
What's not ironic?
Well, you've used it in the wrong context, haven't you? It's not ironic that I'm relatively cleaner but less well loved than a dog. It's not ironic, it's just...
Depressing. Pathetic. Right, well, I'm glad we've got that sorted out. Introductions aside, I'm here to get you a job, and quickly, before your life gets so miserable that the only humane thing to do would be to put you down. Which, ironically enough, would happen to a dog that was in your position.
No, dogs don't get put down for being depressed.
Well, dogs don't get depressed, do they? They're naturally very happy characters. I mean, who could have the heart to put down one of those yappy, vivacious little mutts? I know I couldn't. But if a dog came in here and was as lifeless and dour as you are now, well, just saying, the injections are virtually painless. It's like going to sleep. It's not my position to adjudicate, of course, but I'm just voicing the question that's on many people's minds. What if they brought that in for the unemployed? It's a rhetorical question, of course, but definitely one to think about, especially while the Tories are in. Right, jobs for Michael. Yeah, getting paid to do tasks with Michael Brown. There aren't really many going for people like you, are there, mate? English degree. Not many jobs where you're required to make up prattle about books, are there? Hi, is that Michael? Yeah, I'd like to offer you 30 grand a year to tell me what water meant to writers from the Caribbean in the 70s. That's fake phone call, because that's almost certainly not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, no, I got that.
Michael. Shoot for the moon. You might land amongst the stars. If you could have any job in the world, what would it be?
F1 driver.
F1 driver. That's great. I'll write that down. Anything else? Astronaut? UN Secretary General? Mike Tyson? Okay, well I'll just see what comes up like F1 jobs. Merseyside. Yeah, it's just coming up with a picture of a man that looks a lot like you, actually. Just crying. With a caption that reads, I wish I was a dog. No, I'm joking, mate. This doesn't help with anything. Michael, I'm going to say you've completed your interview today on the grounds that you've made me laugh. Free to go.
But I want a job.
And I want to travel back to the 80s and literally live through the mind and body of Kurt Russell. But it's not going to happen, is it? Happy pop. Actually, ironically, a lot of dogs have jobs now. So they get loved and they get paid.
No, dogs don't get paid. You idiot.
Snacks, mate. Canine currency.
Great. Well, you've been a ton of help, haven't you?
F1 driver. I love my job.
News crunch.
Feeling isolated? Are you unawares in current affairs? Or maybe you just float through life, carefree and unaffected by the rest of the world. When the news is here to slam you in the bollocks with a bear trap that is reality. And a news crunch, that's us, takes those bollocks and dissects exactly why they are so goddamn mangled. What's this I hear you ask? Is it a panel of wood? No! It's a panel of my usual opinion spouters, including Sir Gordon Blundersby Hobwinkle, Conservative MP for West Horshire. Toby hailing from the charity Save the Donkeys.
Yeah.
Mike Everyman, he's a professional bloke.
You're right, mate. Do you want to buy a tent?
And Vanessa, a woman. Commence News Crunch! Right on the first issue, what do you think?
Well, I think it's outrageous! People should be allowed to do it wherever they want, whenever they want, without taxation!
Right, good point, Mike.
Well, no, mate, you don't understand what you're on about, do you? You don't understand what the people at the bottom of the hierarchy pyramid are going on about!
It is outrageous! We have a country to run! No!
Right, these certainly are two different people's opinions on a topic, but Toby, would you like to weigh in?
Yeah, I would actually. Thank you, Jonathan. I'd just like to say that there is one issue that is key to all of this, and it's one that the mainstream media are trying to ignore. Now, of course, it is the donkeys. Now, donkeys are escaping out of the back of their paddocks, oftentimes, if the padlock isn't put on tight enough, and he's chewing the farmer's wife's right.
Vanessa, you're a feminist?
Yeah.
Probably a lesbian. What do you think, darling?
Well, I mean, I'm not a lesbian, but I don't see myself.
Must be that time of the month, eh, lads?
I mean, this is just one example of how you treat me like shit on this programme. I mean, you haven't even given me a chair.
Right, moving on. Israel, Palestine, whose side are you on? Go.
We've got to think about
Palestine!
Nice one.
Israel.
Good point.
Well, no, you haven't thought it through. What you've got to do is...
I think it's outrageous! We should start the next crusade! Huh? Take back British soil!
Right. Well, this certainly is a complicated issue, but who's right? Find out next week when we Google it. See who's right.
Choose crunch!
Right. Jesus. Right. I've lost the jazzy bastard. There's no way he's gonna stop this now. Right. Cynthia, will you marry me? I did it. You didn't stop it. Cynthia, did you hear me? Will you marry me?
Skiddly ba ba bow.
Pardon?
Skiddly ba ba da ba bow.
Come again.
Scooby doo ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da
It's already got it. I'm too late. Hi, Sam, please. I need to call. Just